Bullet Action the 5th, Bracket D, and we're still making our way through the preliminaries right now. Bracket D is actually going to be very short because in this entire bracket there's basically only one player that I'm interested in, and that's going to be Hagoromo Convoy, otherwise known as Hagoromo, and he always puts some other weird shit at the end of his name. And Hagoromo is pretty much an old school Alice player. He started as one of the new wave of players after Desuno. Basically there's Desuno, and then in the new wave there's Hagoromo, Joka, and before those guys there was Tamago. So out of those guys, Hagoromo was one of the more aggressive ones compared to Joka's more fluid style and Bach's more conservative style. He had a very bad track record of self-draining himself at the most critical moments, and basically he didn't quite have a complete grasp of the character. He was just too offensive with her. But he has leveled up quite a bit since then, and so I found his progress very interesting to follow. So in this bracket, he had 5 matches, and only 4 of them got replays. Match number 13 did not get a replay for some reason. So this bracket's only going to be 4 matches. It won't take very long. First matchup, we've got Hagoromo's Alice versus, let's see here, looks like it's going to be ILR's Suika. Let's see what happens. After much deliberation, I kind of figured that this matchup was going to be in Suika's favor, just because Vortexes completely screw up with Alice's spacing, Alice being a very spacing, zoning dependent character. Suika's damage advantage also a huge factor in this. Hagoromo tried to flinch out of that fire punch, not working, bombing the pressure off, throwing out the anti-roll Okizeme right there. Anti-roll Okizeme, pushes him back in the corner, goes for low guard crush, frame advantage on that so he can't poke out. Anti-roll Okizeme every single time. Gets the guard crush, nothing you can do about that except risk a high jump out. And for round 1 goes to Hagoromo, complete rape. Rape! ILR not knowing how to deal with Alice's pressure, and for a Suika that does not know how to deal with the pressure, this is a very difficult matchup. Getting raped in the corner here. This guy can't block. Bad bomb. That's not going to work. Bombs don't work against Alice 90% of the time, the way her pressure is. Hagoromo going a little too aggressive. He could have eaten a lot of damage there. ILR didn't know how to capitalize on that. Very aggressive jump B right there. Goes up close with the guard crush. It's post declare meaty setup. Pushes him back in the corner. Anti-roll setup. Block it right back in the corner. Not completely airtight. Hagoromo with a famous self-drain. He doesn't care. He'll run Alice's 50-50s. Double bomb, the end. Alice and her completely unfair 50-50 mix-up when you get guard crushed. ILR having no apparent Alex experience, so he pretty much got swept for free.